Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Mustafa and today we're going to talk about the waste in the lean manufacturing. In the lean manufacturing, the waste is any activity or process that consumes processes, but it does not create or add any values to the customer. So understanding and reducing the waste is a foundation of the lean manufacturing, and it's the key to improve the efficiency, reduce the cost, and deliver the high quality products. So Moda, Mora, and Mori are the Japanese terms for three types of the waste that's happening in the manufacturing process. Today we're going to focus on Moda. Moda is non-value added activities that's happening in the production line. So seven waste goes under Moda transportation, and any unnecessarily moving products between the processes consider waste. Inventory, excess materials or inventory between the processes, that's considered waste. Motion, that's related to the people and equipments and necessarily movement for the operator, consider waste. Waiting is waiting for equipment, waiting for material, that's considered waste. Overproduction, producing goods that the customer hasn't ordered, is not going to pay for it, that's waste. Overprocessing, anything of time, effort, or materials then necessary, that's considered waste. And the last thing is the defect or scrap defected products. That's considered waste because we're going to add value to the product, but the customer is not going to pay for it because it's a defect. And it's also going to affect the customer satisfaction. So I made this model in Flexsim, and we can use this model to identify the waste that we've just talked about. So in this model, I have raw materials comes from the left side, goes through machine number one, operator number two, and then stay here as a batch. I have a high-low pick up the parts from here, from Q2, and it goes to machine number two. Then machine number two, any finished good or confirming parts is going to go here in the green box. Any parts that have defect, it has to be reworked. It goes to the rework box area. So when it's going to be reworked means this is the right box, this is the right product that has to reworked through the machine number two, and then it goes back to the confirming parts. Also, I'm going to have the high-low is going to pick up the parts from the green box and move it from machine number two, and it's going to be go through the machine number three, and then we have packing and then inspection. So, and then we have scrap area, which is the finished good, but they are have defects, and the good parts is gonna go to this side as known good parts that will be shipped to the customer. So easily we can identify that transportation waste is happening from machine number one, operator number two goes to the machine number two. Obviously, there is a waste happening here in the transportation. Another waste we can say is the reprocessing, which consider here under rework. That's considered waste here. The other thing I can identify is having scrap. So the way we program this, having like 50% of the finished good will be scrap. So that's another waste that it's going to be a good idea to eliminate or reduce. I'm going to open another model, which is the optimized version of this model. We made the machine number two close, so we don't have to have a high-low to move material back and forth. And we also eliminate any rework, and that's going to be required improving the process that's machine number two is doing. Another thing is we can improve is reducing the amount of the scrap parts or defected parts, finished goods, because we use resources and value added to build these finished goods. And when it becomes scrap or defected, is actually this activity is going to be costly for us. The 7 waste is something you can identify by eye. I mean, you can just watch a line and you can see what kind of waste is happening and what we can do to improve the production line, so that way we can run the product, run the line, or run the process more efficiently, and it's going to be definitely reduce the cost, increase the profitability of the business. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.